It is Taco Titty Tuesday. I kind of forgot what day it was.
Dude, I did also. I almost fumbled it too.
Yeah, it's these volleyball tournaments, or I don't know what it is, or winter, all the changes. I don't know. It's Tuesday, February 24th. Just watched a little Andrew Schultz stand up. Highly recommend. Fucking hilarious. But how you doing, Chris?
I'm really good, man. Hanging in there. Dude, it's so weird because the weather started to break a little bit. And it was like the fake spring. And then we've just been getting shitty weather for the last couple of days. Are you guys getting snow there?
Yeah, we got some snow. I think that's what it is. It's like last week it was in the 60s and you felt like, fuck yes, we made it. Like we made it through winter. And then this week you just smacked you back down like a fucking backhand to the face.
Yeah, dude, we got like 4 inches here last night.
That's crazy.
It's like a healthy amount of snow. And I'm like, damn, like I'm used to like March Madness is around the corner, and like my memories of March Madness are like, okay, it's warm outside a little bit. There's still like little bits of snow, but it's just like the last that has taken a while to melt. We're gonna watch basketball all day. The sun's shining. The days are longer. My depression is over. It's like you're hitting all those things, and yet I look outside. It's like deep snow here. It's kind of frustrating. Dude, a lot of the schools in this area got called off yesterday. I think like Akron Public School is the only school in this area that didn't get called off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids had a 2-hour delay yesterday. They went to school like normal today.
Okay. Word. But how are you, I guess?
I'm good. Really good. Finally went to the gym, just trying to figure out this new routine. Cam's a driver now. So it's been really nice though. He picks his sister up after school every day. Like I've cut like 2 trips a day down.
So
easily.
Solid.
And that's not even counting like when he has training, he can drive himself. Like it's a hell of a fucking thing. Hell of a thing. Just prayers that he drives safe. Yeah, and he's a really good driver, but you know how it is. Kids are idiots.
Scary. No, it's definitely scary. I heard that, but
without a doubt. But we got good news in Columbus.
We do.
I didn't know it was news we needed or we're waiting on, but Matt Patricia signed a contract to be the defensive coordinator at Ohio State once again. He's not going anywhere, Chris.
I'm not fucking leaving. I think it's good news. Well, you know what's weird because we heard the rumors that he was going to come back. Then we had Bobby Carpenter kind of go off and say, I'm kind of worried or doubting it a little bit. And then some of these DC jobs were open. And everyone's looking around like, okay, not a lot of smoke around and a lot of names. And who's currently the best defensive coordinator in the entire sport, regardless of level, that doesn't have a contract? And it was Matty P. So it made you think, okay, is he waiting for the right DC job? And then those DC jobs filled up, and then we kind of didn't hear anything. And so we got the contract announcement yesterday that he will officially, I guess, be back next year.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't hear about it, and so speculation can create an issue when there's not an issue. Like I'm sure Matt Patricia just at the end of the year was like, "Yeah, I want to come back. I'm doing it again." Like his agent and Ryan's agent or whoever, the university just ironed out details, and that took as long as it took, and he didn't give a fuck because he knew he was going to get a raise and he was coming back. So there's not much to talk about, but just the lack of it happening, all of a sudden people are like, wait a minute, there's a bunch of NFL jobs opening up, and people start to speculate, and it becomes a thing when it's not a thing.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I was at. Like I was a little bit worried, I guess, when the Browns opening happened, because it just made too much sense, right? Like Schwartz out, a really, really good defensive coordinator that fixed all of any doubt about him. Like that one made sense. And so
and with the personnel Cleveland has, like that, it's an attractive job.
Dude, it would have been a perfect fit, bro, for him. Like, that would have been ideal fit. And obviously, like, for me, I'm selfishly more of an Ohio State fan than I am a Browns fan. Well, I'm not really a Browns fan at all, but I do follow them pretty closely. But my thing was like, oh, my God, of all the years that we need Matt Patricia, it's this year because you have to retool in a huge way. And this late in the cycle, I don't know if we'll be able to hire someone as good.
Yeah. There's no doubt. That's the problem with coaches getting poached by the NFL. It's like, where do you turn? Because pretty much everyone else has a job. So you got to go, it starts the second cycle, right? You got to go reach and grab a guy from maybe a mid-tier Power 5 program, and then that trickles down. I mean, it's that last bump. It's like for a drug addict. And when I was a GA, when you're like not a full-time coach yet, the coaching cycle is like a drug. I mean, it is like a serious drug. Like you're following every move. Who could possibly get it? You're trying to position yourself to get a job. And so like, after that's all said and done, a lot of the jobs get filled up. Then the NFL season ends, the Super Bowl, and it restarts the cycle. It's like getting an extra bump. You're like, oh shit, it's back for a minute. It's gonna be really quick. It's gonna be it's gonna close, but we're here again. So now it's kind of all come to an end.
kind of where I was at. I had been following Pete Kwiatkowski to see what he was up to the whole time, just in case Matt Patricia did go. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but he's like the D-line coach for the Cardinals right now. So if Matt Patricia were to go this year, I would have been pounding the table. Call Pete. Like Pete would leave a DC job for the Cardinals, or a D-line coach for the Cardinals to come be the DC at Ohio State. And that would have been a case where you kind of get what you need. It's still a downgrade, but you get what you need, and it's better than Kerry Coombs. I'd argue better than Jim Knowles. In a lot of respects. So, but no, it's good. Great news. And I'm excited to kind of talk about what year 2 for Matt Patricia could look like.
Yeah, we got a bunch of shit to talk about. Be a friend, tell a friend, as Pat McAfee says. If you're on Twitter, hit retweet for me. And if you're on Rumble, hit that like button. Let's get it going. Lukey, let them know what time it is, Bubba. It is. They need to level up.
I think we have some freaks in Menace Army.
I'm okay with that. Go watch the fucking film. But I appreciate you for riding with us, Menace Army. Menace out.
Menace Army! Let's get to the show!
Let's get to the show.
I guess I want to intro with a couple of other topics. Just quick question. Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2 has been announced, and it's going to be at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Are we interested, yay or nay?
No, not at all. I mean, I get it, but this is not what boxing is supposed to be, right?
It's just too old.
I mean, and this is not going to be a real boxing match. Like, it's not going to be real. This is just, I mean, Floyd Mayweather is a businessman, and he's done all. What was his last fight against one of the Pauls or something?
Like, yeah, he fought a Paul, bro. That was like 2 fights ago. Those were all exhibitions, though.
That's what I'm saying. Is these exhibition fights that just make him $100 million. It's like, all right, cool. Like, that fight sucked.
Yeah.
There was nothing fun about it at all. The whole time you're like, well, you fucking knocked this punk ass YouTuber out, and he wasn't even trying to. It was just it. And I know Floyd is not a knockout king, but he should have been able to knock out fucking Logan Paul or whatever that bitch's name is.
Well, and like in the whole time, there was like all the rumors, the clause that like Floyd wouldn't get X amount of dollars if he knocked him out. I think this one is a real boxing fight because I think Pacquiao actually hates Floyd. I think that is real. My thing is it's way too past its prime. Like, it's just way too past its prime. Like, we're talking about two guys who should have both been retired, 8 years ago?
I mean, yeah, he's 40. He's almost 50.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's where my thing is. Like, okay, like, we didn't even get Mayweather Pacquiao 1 in their prime, and now we're getting Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather 2. Now, look, don't get it wrong, Zach. I'm gonna watch. I'm watch.
Sure you are.
Just for,
I will not, because I guess now that I have a box, maybe I will. I never watched those like the Mayweather Paul fight because I'm like, this is fucking stupid. I know that's not going to be a real fight, so I didn't watch it.
Well, dude, pay-per-view fights with the box are just elite. I do pay for fights if they're fighters that I support because I think they should get paid. But I watched the Garcia fight this weekend just on the box. It was just there, just like hey,
like that's one of those. I'm not buying it no matter what. So if I turn it on, I turn it on. You're never getting my money, so let's not act like the box stole money from you. Like I was never buying it.
No, that's real, dude. I don't mind. I didn't mean to be a justice warrior on that sense.
No, but I'm saying, like, to your point about the Garcia fight, it's like, oh shit, that fight's on. You just turn it on. But like, I would never have paid for the Garcia fight, so they didn't lose money.
And he did steroids, bro. So I don't give a fuck about disrespecting him in terms of the boxing,
right?
But I do like him. Okay, I don't know how
who's gonna win. Who's gonna win?
Floyd.
Manny's right.
Manny's older, and Manny was never a good enough boxer, and like, being a technician lasts later on. He's going to gas himself out. Yeah.
It wouldn't be so. Can you imagine being Floyd Mayweather? It'd be so hard for me not to do this once a year.
Dude, he does it once a year. That's what he does. Once a year.
I'm just saying, I would do it forever.
It's a boom, $100 million button.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? I want a yacht.
Yeah.
Hey, call your agent. Hey, get me a fight. All right, boom, yacht secured.
Bingo.
Next year, like, I want a new jet. Hey, manager, book me a fight. Click, new jet. Like once a year. You already have all the money in the world that you need. You don't need money to live. At this point, it's just like, you want to make an outlandish purchase? Just go schedule a fight. Doesn't matter. It could suck. It could not be real. You're going to make $100 million.
Dude, literally making like big time athletes' career earnings in one fight. It's absurd. Just real quick. How do we feel about Amir Khan in the big 2026? And this is more of a Pat question. I don't know how you know who that is, Zach?
No, I have no idea.
That's the dude who would carry
who he is. He was the
you know
guy
who he
last
is.
year, McNeese State, who would
God.
carry the boombox into the
I certainly didn't know his name, but yes, I fucking know who that is.
Yeah.
How do we feel about him in the big
I've
26?
That is Pat's cult hero. Like if Pat Cahill saw that shit and was like, "Oh, that should be me. It should be me. I should have done that."
You know what? I respect it. I respect
See,
it.
I told you.
Dude, I don't think I like it. I think some March Madness things need to like end the year that they start.
Well,
And this is one of them. Like, unless you're like Sister Jean, cool. You could do it every single year. I saw a post today. I'm like, no way.
She was just really old. So if you wanted that to end, you're basically saying, "Hey, I hope she dies."
She did pass. R.I.P. to Sister Jean.
She did.
But for this guy, I don't know, man. I'm not really into it.
I'm not at all. I think it's one of the most cringe shit I've ever seen.
But they're still lit. They're 24-5. Like they might be in the tournament. I think if they make the tournament, you keep it going for as many years consecutively as you make the tournament, right? Because then it's like your good luck charm.
Yeah, but like he's getting all the NIL deals. None of those kids are. Like, remember that dude pulled in huge NIL deals a year ago. He didn't have to clear him to the clearinghouse.
That's like that should be celebrated, right? It's a good use of NIL. For the little heroes, the unsung.
I don't know, man. I'm not rocking with it in the Big 2026. Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe.
No, you're not a hater. It's gay as shit. It's so lame. So lame.
Cringe.
I'm trying to look up. So this dude's just a team manager.
Yeah.
Which means he's probably a student.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if you can't blame the kid, right? If he's getting these NIL deals, I'm not hanging it up.
Wait, he's back.
Yes. That's what I'm saying, Zach. He posted again. Yeah, like he's back now.
Oh, like I didn't know he left though.
Yeah, he left and then came back.
He went to NC State.
Yeah, he hit the portal and then came back.
Yeah, I remember this now.
Their head coach went to NC State and he followed the head coach with them.
Yeah, and now he's back.
That's wild.
Yeah, I just don't know how we're feeling in the Big 2026 about it. And then last thing I want to hit.
He's blaming academics because because he's a student.
Mm-hmm.
So he transferred to NC State and lost a bunch of credits. So whereas he would have been a senior at McNeese State this year, which is why he's going back because he's a senior, he was going to be a sophomore at NC State.
Jesus.
That seems a little fishy. Seems like
McNeese is 2-0 since his return.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. You just got back and you're going to do this whole big thing and act like you've been here the whole time. Come
Absolutely.
on. NCAA, the officials, Zach, are meeting this week. And you know what one of their meetings are about? They're considering changing or eliminating the suspension after a second half targeting call.
It's this. They have made this so fucking complicated, and it's not that fucking complicated. It shows you how dumb they are. You should eject someone who maliciously, with intent, tried to fuck someone up, right? Like we've seen those hits where a receiver's like jumping for the ball and a dude just projectiles through his face. Those are eject worthy. Those should be penalties. These incidental contacts, like the Sean Wade when Trevor Lawrence ducked down right before he hit him, like they've been garbage always. And anyone with any fucking brain, any type of common sense, eyeballs that work can see that. Like what the fuck? Why is it so complicated? I think it's solely because of the CTE conversation.
I mean, that's it. I guess I'm curious how you feel about the getting rid of the suspension.
I'm fine with it.
Because that's where I'm at. Like, I don't care. I don't care if you fuck somebody up or not. Like, I'm okay with you not getting suspended for the next game and just getting ejected for that half. In every other sport, Zach, when you do something, no matter what point of the game it's in, to where you get tossed from the game, you don't miss the next game. No. Like in baseball, if you argue balls and strikes in the fucking ninth inning and you get ejected, you don't also miss the next game.
The first 8 innings of the next game.
No, yeah, like if you foul out in a basketball game or like if you get a flagrant 2, you don't miss the next game. Like you get ejected for the game you're in. Like we don't need to carry these over to the next year. And dude, sometimes we carry it over to the next fucking season.
Right. You get it targeting in the second half of the bowl game and you're out the first half of the opening game. Like, it's a whole new year.
That's where I'm at. It's like in no other sport, unless someone correct me if I'm wrong, in no other sport, if someone gets ejected late in the game, do we say, oh yeah, you got to miss the next one too? No, you're out for that game.
What does happen though, which I would support, is a post-game review where you can get suspended.
Yes.
Like think about perfect.
Odell Beckham Jr. When Odell went helmet to helmet on Josh Norman, they were like, all right, we're going to look at this after the game. We're suspending you for the next game.
Yeah. But that's not some automatic thing.
Right.
That's where I'm saying, like, I'm fine with ejections being on the table, but let's make sure they're for the proper hit, the one with intent, because that's what you're trying to fix, right? The incidental one, the accidental one, you can't fix. So why are we ejecting the player? He didn't mean to do that. He wasn't trying to do that. And it's not that hard to see when a kid tries to fuck somebody up or a kid just goes to make a tackle and their helmet's hit. It's very clearly different.
No, I agree. And it does feel like the NCAA is trying to like rack up as many small victories as possible because they're trying to earn some trust back. And they know a way they can earn trust back is by getting this right. And this isn't one that's really hard to get right. Like, am I tripping or does this feel like an easy fix?
This is a very easy fix. It should have never been a problem. It was very easy not to create this fucking problem. It's the dumbest shit they've done. One of the dumber things they've done in the last decade is this targeting bullshit. And that's saying a lot because they've done a lot of dumb shit.
They have done a lot of dumb shit. And it's funny because this one, immediately after the rule went into effect, people were concerned about, right? Like, as soon as we saw the first wave of targeting called, everyone was like, oh my God. Like, this is going to be a headache or a mess. But they're meeting this week to go over that. UFL, counting down to that, here's a couple of rules that they're rolling out. 60-plus yard field goals are now worth 4 points.
I like it.
Me too. Big legs. 1 foot in bounds.
When a team's down by 4 and they take like a sack on third down to get it behind the 60-yard mark. Dude.
Take the snap.
Instead of like centering it and trying to get it closer, they're going to be like centering it and making it go behind the 60-yard mark.
Yep.
That's going to be wild.
That's going to be really cool to see that kind of in effect. 1 foot inbounds is a catch, like it or not.
Yeah, college rules. I like it. I like it.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted pro rules for.
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, obviously 1 foot in is easier to get done, so you'll have more plays, more completions. I'm here for that.
Red zone penalties are all half the distance to the goal.
That's kind of crazy.
So pass interference in the end zone is just half the distance.
Yeah, but also
even worse, ball in the 20, you get jump off sides, a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, at offsides, you're at the 10-yard line.
That can't be. It's got to be if it's longer than halfway, right?
No.
Can you imagine if offsides you jump off sides on the 21, they move up 5 yards. You jump off sides on the 20, they move up 10 yards.
Don't drop off sides. Jump off sides.
That's crazy.
Tush push eliminated.
Okay.
Which I don't know how much tush push they were going to have in that league anyway. If I turned on a UFL game and saw tush push, I'd be probably pissed. Right?
Yeah.
Such a big stakes thing. This one I liked. No punting inside the opponent's 50-yard line.
Should be a universal rule.
Yeah, I like it. You get on the plus side of the field, you got to go for a long field goal or go for it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then for overtime, 3 alternating attempts per team from the 5-yard line.
I hate that. It's like playing 3-on-3 hockey.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
yeah.
It's not the full game. Like you're playing a different skill. Like goal line offense is different than football. It is a part of football, but you can't say, oh, we tied up, we're even. Let's see who has the best goal line offense to see who's the better team. It's like, wait a minute. What if that's our weakness? Goal line offense.
It's very soccer, like when they do penalty kicks.
Yeah, right.
It's very penalty kicky. I think it's fascinating, though. I like the idea because it's like, here we go, Zach. From the 5-yard line, what would be Zach's go-to play from the 5-yard line? You want to sprint out? No,
not from the 5. From like the 2, probably.
Okay.
I don't know. Just a drop back red zone pass.
Drop. Is Urban called quarterback power? Or is that too far away?
Too far away.
Because it puts you in that tweener. Here we go. Like, fuck, dude. Like, what was it? It was 4th and goal, and Signetti called the quarterback draw from the 8.
Yeah. I mean, that takes some balls now.
It does. And it was supposed to be obviously like a read for Mendoza. Pat, what's your go-to play?
Oh, fuck. I'm probably calling quick slants with the halfback motioning into the backfield with me, and he runs a little angle route, and two guys in the slots are going outside.
Dude, literally a one-of-one mind right there, Zach. Are you kidding me? He fucking
I literally can't even picture what the fuck play he just said.
They scored. I know a play called
Yeah.
NCAA. You run the angle route, and what's the tight end doing?
Tight end's running to the flat outside.
With the slant, that's a touchdown
right?
every trip.
Touchdown.
He fucking out schemed you, Zach. He's got you in a blender.
Bang!
You're acting like that worked. You don't even know the formation. Like I can't picture anything he just said. An angle route. I got the angle route.
No, he's got you in a blender, bro. Wait a second. All these bourbon and balls, bro. Fucking Pat might cook Zach in a scheme off at the whiteboard.
Fucking high. You are high.
He said it with his chest, though, Zach. That shit matters. He cooked that shit up. Get us a commercial break, then we'll come back. I do have some Matt Patricia talk that I want to get into.
And we got some NCAA.
Yeah, dude. This is a huge deal. This is a huge deal.
It's a huge story. If it comes to fruition, it's a huge deal. The NCAA might do something for the first time in decades.
Gasp.
They might do something. So they say. We'll be right back after this. You want the fresh threads. You want the crispy fits. Mizzen & Main is my go-to. When I need to dress nice, I found Mizzen & Main about 6 months ago, and they are the best. I mean, the most dress shirts make you choose. Like, you could look polished or feel really comfortable. You couldn't have both. That's where Mizzen & Main is the first shirt I've worn that actually does both and does it without ironing, steaming, or dry cleaning. Oh, you're not going to be wrinkled in a Mizzen & Main shirt. They make classic menswear with performance fabrics, so it's effortless to look sharp and still feel great. They're my favorite shirts I've ever worn. Right now, Mizzen & Main is offering our listeners 20% off your first purchase at mizzenandmain.com. Promo code MENACE20. That's Mizzen, spelled M-I-Z-Z-E-N, and Main, MAIN.com. Promo code MENACE20 for 20% off. Mizzenandmain.com, promo code MENACE20. And if you'd rather shop in person, you can find Mizzen & Main stores in select states. Or just get a discount and order online. How about that?
Boom, that way. This is what I thought a fascinating subtopic, I guess. I don't know if you've seen this, but we've got the sites now beefing, the recruiting sites.
Oh, really?
Because Phillip Rivers' son committed to NC State. And the day after he committed, 247 dropped him like 30 plus spots. Now, keep in mind, there's been no camps since the last ranking, like nothing. Just like high school film. And so they dropped him. Adam Stenko, who I believe is the VP at 247 now, tweeted about 247 rankings. The composite is a blend of rankings for major services. We prioritize our own rankings because our national team meticulously evaluates year-round. Players don't move based on offers or commitments. Evaluation is the only driver of movement, always. And then someone from On3 quote tweeted, nobody in the industry ranks on offers and commitments. Also, nobody does a deeper dive on film than the rivals team. How do I know? Your former staff is shocked at the depth of our ranking process compared to what was done at 247. Just a blatant shot at him. And then Shannon Terry gets involved. Thank you for the follow-up on the subtweet. There's a reason that every single 247 recruiting insider has moved or is moving to rivals. By the way, good time to announce that on March 1st, 2 legendary recruiting insiders or scouts are coming to the rivals team. Stay tuned. I'm literally sinking the ship that I built because I don't like you guys.
But they're on the same team, right?
Well, those two are, but not the 247 guy.
Yeah, right. Which is Adam Stenko.
Yeah, so it's Adam versus Luke and Shannon.
Tag team. Double dick down.
Yep. Double time. And also, it's so funny because Shannon Terry built 247 and now he's behind the scenes ripping it to shreds piece by piece.
I mean, it's just wild, right? Like he built all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he built all of them. Rivals, On3, 247. And it's like, so when I'm going to go back to Rivals. I'm going to work at Rivals. So he just hires all his personnel from 247 and brings them to Rivals, and 247 falls off and Rivals is better. It's like, dude, it's the same company. You're just jumping from website to website.
Yeah. It's just bizarre to see them beefing publicly like that.
Yeah.
And also and also imagine you're beefing with somebody, Zach, And then the final tweet that they have, oh, by the way, we're about to hire somebody from Menace Sports. We're announcing it Monday. You're gonna look at me and Pat like, hey, what the fuck? Which who what
Hey,
what's
wait,
going on?
which one? Who's
Yeah,
going?
whoa. So I thought that was crazy. This one separately, dude, I think Sacramento State crippled their university.
I mean, it sure sounds like it.
Dude, a consulting firm told them that the economic impact would be $975 million over the 5-year term of the school's MAC deal. And because of that, that was the deciding factor in them shelling off their 40% of their entire university's budget to go join the MAC. The firm has since said, actually, we don't know where those numbers came from. I think that Sacramento State mischaracterized them. So the consulting firm that Sac State hired to generate the economic impact of joining the MAC says they're not sure where the number came from.
Well, I mean, you'd think it came from them, right?
Dude, what the fuck did they do over there at Sacramento State? Like, they fucked themselves, Zach.
I can't think of a way that they would make almost $1 billion from joining the MAC. Like, what? You're going to make an extra, you're going to make $200 million a year in the fucking MAC? Did you call Bowling Green to find out what their fucking budget is? $200 million a year. And I mean, they already made money in whatever conferences, whatever shitbag conference they came from.
They thought they were going to get $1 billion over the course of 5 years.
From
Dog, that's more than
Mid-American
Big
Conference.
Ten or the SEC.
People are looking at the firm like, hey, how'd you get that number? And they're like, I don't know where those came from. Like, uh-oh.
Dude, this was
They got us.
This was definitely like 9.75 million over
Absolutely.
5 years, and they just forgot to add the little decimal, so it was 975 million.
I mean, literally, that's probably real. It'll generate an extra $10 million over 5 years.
Yeah.
That's probably way more realistic.
That probably is exactly it. You know what the issue
But even
is,
then,
Zach?
do you really think it is? Like, even then,
I think that's
Kent State comes to Sac State. Are the Sac State fans like, oh shit, big game, gotta go?
No.
Like, what the fuck's the difference? Fresno State, Kent State, Ball State. What's it matter?
Well, my thing, Zach, is 2 parts. So the officials at Sacramento State got this number from the firm, believed it, and then signed the deal, and then went back to the firm and asked where the numbers came from. Anybody with a brain could tell you that was a massive mistake.
Oh,
President at a university saw that number and was like, wow, football good. Are you kidding me?
fucking wild, dude.
Brother, 40% of their whole school's budget is going to this MAC deal.
Crazy.
They
Absolutely
tanked
crazy.
their university.
I mean, I don't see how they recover from this.
They don't. Dude,
Insane.
they have to pay for a lot of the travel for schools to come see them.
They're the
Right.
only West Coast team.
Like, it just doesn't make any sense. This is the most. I know it's not a big deal, and people probably watching the show right now are like, why are they still talking about Sacramento State? But this is truly one of the most shocking things I've ever heard.
This is the worst.
Sacramento
economic deal.
State, a school with not a lot of money, joined a conference that doesn't make a lot of money of schools that are all in the Midwest, and they're in Sacramento, California. Like, how did this make any sense at all?
They thought they were going to get $1 billion, Zach. That's why. That's
Someone's
why.
getting fired.
Yeah, if they haven't already. All right, dude, now it's official. Ohio State has reached an agreement with defensive coordinator Matt Patricia on a new contract, according to Ross Bjork. It is a 1-year deal, keeping him around for the 2026 season. A scale of 1 to 10 in terms of surprising, it's a 1, but it is great news to have this confirmed.
Yes, yeah. How surprising, it's a 1, but
Mhm.
how important, it's a 10, right? Like, very important that they got this done. And really, I'd say borderline fortunate that they could get this done after the year Ohio State had defensively with all the turnover in the NFL. You after Chip Kelly leaves to be a coordinator in the NFL, you just felt like, oh shit. Like right at the end of the year, you're like, uh-oh, I feel it might happen. He might jump ship.
I think this is great. My anxiety, I think, is down a little bit, obviously. But no, when the NFL hiring cycle ended, you figured he had to be here. Do you think that next year will be his last year in Columbus, or do you think he'll just stay until the perfect job opens up? See, like, kind of see. I guess, like, what's the vibe you get from Matt Patricia? Do you think he wants to be a head coach again? Because last year I was under the impression that he just loves being a college DC. Like, he was having a lot of fun. It's like playing on easy mode.
I think he's genuinely having the most fun he's had in his entire career. And he's think about it. He's got head coach money in the bank, Super Bowl rings. At this point, what does a guy like that want to do? He wants to do what he really enjoys doing. And I think he enjoyed last year as much as he's enjoyed any year of his career. It's like, what for? Going back to the NFL to get a Super Bowl ring. He's like, dude, I got a bunch. Like, go back to the NFL to make more money. He's like, my bank account's pretty good. Like, what are you chasing? I mean, isn't that a great place to be in life when you don't need money, you don't need a career, you don't need anything? It's like, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to do whatever makes me happy. And for this guy, watching him in interviews, it's coordinating this defense in college football.
And you get to just do something that you like. And I think the other part of it that could extend his time in college athletics is that Ohio State is doing the thing where they are quite clearly going to designate other guys to recruit that aren't full-time coaches. And that, I think, is a unique change. And they're not on the forefront of it because Texas Tech has kind of been doing the same thing. But they're showing you with Arthur Smith is not going to recruit. He's not going to.
No, he's not even going to be allowed to go on the road recruiting.
Bingo. And so your job is just to, like, be here and coach. Matt Patricia, if you ever get tired of recruiting, we will hire somebody to recruit for you. Just coach.
And I'm actually surprised they didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have. If that special teams coordinator is going to go on the road recruiting, Matt Patricia might be off.
Yeah, but I guess wouldn't that be the last one because there's no OC?
What do you mean?
Like, there's no OC on the road.
Yeah, but no, I know, but that's because we hired an OC when we didn't have a spot.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We had 5 coaches on offense, and then just randomly hired an OC.
Yeah,
and then we also had a special teams coordinator. So if that special teams coordinator is going to be an on-the-road guy, Patricia technically can be off the road.
Yeah, you're right. And honestly, Zach, I think that likely they will just let him decide when he wants to be done recruiting.
Oh, absolutely. If he hasn't already, I would actually be shocked if he's on the road recruiting this spring.
Oh, you don't think he's going to be on the road? You think they have somebody for him?
I just think with the move Ryan made on offense to bring in Arthur Smith as a non-recruiting offensive coordinator, and then hiring a special teams coordinator, like, do we really think the special teams coordinator is going to be an off the road guy just coordinating special teams, or will he afford Matt Patricia the freedom that he's giving Arthur Smith?
And like I said, the part of it is, like, you know, if you're Ryan Day, you can, like, Cignetti and his staff, they talk about how good their quality of life is because they get to go home early. If you cut recruiting out of these coaches' lives and give them kind of more time with their family, because here we go. How much development do you think Matt Patricia needs as a coach?
Oh, I mean, you can always get better, but I mean, he's about as high up there as you can get.
You don't need to grind him down. Like, I'd be okay if he worked, like, less intensive hours in the offseason, like Billy Fessler, who's trying to get better as a coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you keep those guys fresh and kind of make this unlike any other coaching job because we value your football acumen. So I would be okay with him doing less in the offseason, knowing that come fall camp, I mean, spring install, fall install, you know, calling games, I know you're the very best. I'm okay with you having more of a little bit of a normal life. Now, I don't know if that's Ryan's personality, but I keep thinking about hearing the 2 Indiana assistants talk about how much Sig lets them go spend time with their family and how big that is for them. I'm thinking, okay, how do you make this desirable long-term for Matt Patricia? Let him coach, but also let him have his family.
Yeah, without a doubt. And let him be an NFL coach in college. And that's what happens if you're not on the road recruiting. You're just in the off. And I mean, if you think about it, of all the coaches on staff, those are the by far biggest jobs, right? Coordinating the offense, coordinating the defense. I mean, there's a shitload that goes into that. So it just makes sense now that you can do it this way to have both of those guys be off the road. No, don't worry about recruiting. You worry about the defense, Matt. Your staff will worry about personnel. You just worry about the defense. And he'll be involved in everything. He'll still take phone calls. He'll communicate with kids. He'll be in the meetings when they evaluate recruits and put together rankings. He'll be in charge of all of it. He just doesn't have to be the do boy who gets on a plane and flies to fucking Texas.
How often did OCs and DCs talk, like communicate and like meet and like go over things? Because I'm just curious what that room is going to look like or what meetings are going to look like. Like,
yeah, every now and then.
Ryan Day and Art, that's a crazy meeting room.
Yeah, every now and then. I mean, planning practices and stuff like that. Other than that, I mean, you may have a question or, want to talk ball for a minute, but it's not that common. It's less common than you think. Let's put it that way.
That's, I guess that's maybe a little bit surprising to me. But no, huge news. I'm excited for Matt Patricia. I think this year's defense is going to have a different flavor. Not as many not as many hyper elite athletes as the year before. But again, I really trust Matty P. All right, dude. I think this is a huge deal. The NCAA, again, they are meeting today, and they feel very strongly that they will be able to punish tampering very strongly. They sent out a memo to schools today. The VP of Enforcement, John Duncan, who might now be the most important name to know in the NCAA world. The D1 board of directors has charged the staff to pursue significant penalties for tampering violations while also more publicly announcing these cases. So they are going to tell you, it's going to be like Cash Patel. They're going to announce when they're about to when they've made an arrest. This is a huge deal. And you know what else they did, Zach, and their bylaws introduced? They got rid of the loophole. Agents who have representation by athletes from a bunch of different schools cannot speak to GMs except for during the portal negotiation windows, what they're calling it.
Yeah. I mean, they copy and pasted the rule. That's when they mean business. They copy and pasted the rule that is in your rule book. All you have to do is read it, know it, and follow it. And they've added it to the memo. Like, hey, guys, remember this rule that you guys have all been fucking violating? Yeah. Not happening anymore. I mean, it's communications of any kind are not permitted with a student athlete at another school or any other representatives of their interests, including agents, before that student athlete enters the NCAA transfer portal. Darian Mensah can't do it. Darian Mensah, the day the portal closes, all of a sudden jumps in the portal, transfers to Miami. How the fuck did that happen so fast? Well, he or someone, his agent, was talking to Miami. He got the offer, couldn't refuse it, jumped in the portal. It's been going on. It's been just rampant in college football. It's the number one thing that needs fixed. It has been illegal always, but teams have done it. And the NCAA hasn't done shit about it. Now the NCAA is saying we're going to do shit about it.
Well, and the teams felt like the loophole was the agents. They felt like the agents could kind of, unilaterally talk to people because they were, representing whoever on their team maybe. And fuck, dude, like Kirby Smart came out and said it. He said once a week, we got to meet with agents all year round. They talk about, what price they're looking for X player, Y player, Z player. And you got to be at these meetings. And we log into these Zoom meetings and it's me. And it's, it's Steve Sarkisian's in there, like Lane Kidd, like it's us and a bunch of agents meeting, or us and a bunch of coaches meeting with these agents. They talked about it openly. NCAA, and they feel like today, I guess, they feel like they are going to be able to punish. And I think that they might be able to, Zach, because this is different than just accepting payment. This is like an eligibility rule, the same way that like tampering doesn't take place in the NFL because they punish really quickly. And I think being public about it and punishing quickly is going to stop things. It only takes one. It only takes one major punishment. And then all of a sudden, you will see two things. People clean up in terms of how sloppy they are with it, or compliance departments being like, maybe we shouldn't do this.
But here's my thing, Chris. How will this hold up in court any better than any other case that they've lost? Like if Miami comes to the table and says, hey, we'll pay Darian Mensah $10 million to come be our quarterback for 1 year. And the NCAA says, whoa, you can't do that. That's tampering. That kid can take it to court and be like, they have no right to tell me that I can't make this move to earn a living. I mean, it's kind of how they lost every case. I just don't understand how now they have the power. Like we've talked for 2 years about how the players need to become employees of the university because then they have company guidelines to follow, right? Then you can put up guardrails. Like nothing's changed. This to me is just a huge, this is like sending a cease and desist letter. It's like, okay, don't say that anymore. It's like, fuck you. Shit, didn't work.
I think they feel like since recently courts are starting to kind of uphold their quote unquote eligibility rules in totality.
That's eligibility though.
Yeah, I'm saying, so I think what they're going to say is if your agent has impermissible contact, we're going to rule you ineligible the same way that they used to do it with the NFL standpoint. I think they're going to try to do that. Now, you're right. It is tricky. And they have to win one for anybody to like respect it. But I think that they could win. I think they should be able to win one. I think they should be able to win. I think they should be able to win the
it's a very
Ole Miss
different
case.
argument, right? It's just a very different argument because it's very clear that if you go play professional sports, you're no longer allowed to play college football. I mean, it's just you have an eligibility clock. It ends, and once you go pro, you can't go back.
But I guess like per their like house rules, it's like if this is in our bylaws and you're a school that signed, in accordance to follow these bylaws, there was enough gray area with some of the NIL stuff that like, okay, I lost a lot of these fights because it's unconstitutional. Is it also unconstitutional to tell university, we're not going to let you play for a postseason if you've got X amount of tampering cases because we believe you have ineligible players on your team and we can prove that you tampered? I think that's the angle they're going to try to take. And they might have more success there than they will with hindering athletes making a living. So I think what's going to end up happening, Zach, is they are going to allow these tampering cases to happen. I think the punishment is going to allow the universities that decide to tamper because those universities sign up, sign the NCAA bylaws that are explicitly written out about tampering. So I agree with you. They're not going to be able to punish like Mensahs are not getting punished. I think universities might try to punish the university, and that's like a separate
and then it's going to come to like, are you dumb enough to give them evidence? Like, are you really going to text an email about this? Are you going to call the agent?
Well, we know one dumbass coach did.
Oh yeah, no doubt. There will be coaches dumb enough, but it's going to go back to like how it was when NIL was illegal. It's like, all right, well, if you're really good at it, you can still do it as long as they can't find out. I mean, tampering is never going away. It's literally never going away. They're just
it's not. And I would argue that like I don't need it to go away entirely, but I do need it to be scaled back a good amount, right? I think what this will stop is the cases of Ole Miss and Clemson. I think what this could help stop is the Darian Mensah to Miami thing. I think this could help stop them.
Isn't that the biggest one that needs stopped?
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden you just steal a player from a team because you just spend an exorbitant amount of money and like they were planning on having him the whole time because he said he was coming back. Like that is tampering at its finest.
I think it could help those cases. I think that, dude, like, look, you're not going to get the stopping of tampering the week before the portal opens about guy. I mean, shit. Like, Pat, what's the NFL have? The legal tampering window?
Yeah, basically.
Zach, so the NFL couldn't fight it. So you know what they did?
It's 2 days, basically. Like, so the free agency period starts on, I think it's the Wednesday, March 11th this year. Mm-hmm. But starting on Monday, March 9th is like, it's like a 48-hour window where teams can communicate with free agents. And that's where you'll see all like the Adam Schefter reports that like when Deshaun Watson was announced to the Browns, it was like technically 2 days before like the NFL window had started.
It's considered it's like, this is the name of it, a legal tampering window.
Which, I mean, that's arbitrary, right? Like those players are free agents anyways, and everyone can do it. Like it's just way different. It would be the equivalent if the Browns, Deshaun Watson's in year 1 of a 5-year contract, and the Browns could talk to Deshaun Watson and tell him to demand a trade to Cleveland, and they'll pay him more.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Yeah, that I guess I think it'll just slow down some of the hyper egregious tampering, but we'll still get kind of the month before the portal opens tampering. And I'm okay with that because look, I stand with the NCAA. I back the light blue.
The light blue.
Is that their color?
Yeah, it tracks. Yeah, it's never gonna go away.
Mm-mm.
Anything we can do to make it better, I'm all for it.
I'm happy they're trying, I guess is where I'm at, Zach. I'm not one of those people that celebrates.
Like, it's not going to make it worse.
Mm-hmm. So shout out to the NCAA.
But you know what this is really going to do, though? It's going to hurt teams that play by the rules. Just like not having NIL hurt the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Didn't seem to hurt the SEC at all. You know what hurt the SEC more than anything? Letting everyone pay players. All of a sudden, they can't win shit. This is going to be one of those things. It's like Doug Archie and Ohio State are going to be like, no, we do not fucking tamper here. They're like, bro, everyone is tampering. He's like, no, it's illegal. Like, dude, Clemson called Julian Sayin yesterday. Nope, can't do it. It's illegal.
You know what we have to do? You know what the one fix is? And this is where I think my impact in the sport could be felt. I want everybody to say it with me. Make snitching cool again.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I'm Jeremiah Smith. I want to make Miami ineligible for the playoffs. I got the docs. I recorded the call. They offered me $7 million. Let's fucking talk about it. Like, if I'm a kid who I get tampered with and I stay at my school, make snitching cool again.
Yeah.
Be a truth teller. Tell on that nigga, man. I swear to God. I swear to you. I think if we make snitching cool, this all cleans itself up. Because, yeah, no one will turn over information. But if me, Chris Drew, I grew up in Buckeye sheets. I love Ohio State, right? I love them. Love them to death. Dabo calls me. Guess what I'm doing? Charlie Baker, line 1. I'm telling. Start telling. Normal, like, make snitching cool.
But that's the only way they're going to find out, right?
Exactly.
How else are you going to find out? Those coaches aren't keeping paper trails. Like, that's the only way you're going to find out. I mean, I guess you could get an agent to flip and say, yeah,
an informant. That's what they need to do. An informant agent. That's the way.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Honestly, dude, that's what the NCAA should do. They have all this money. No one's actually doing shit. They should just have a bunch of double agents just like infiltrate the NIL space. Because there's no reason that I hear NIL shit and then they don't. So let's get a commercial, come back, talk a little bit more college football. I have an update on the Jacoby Lane theft situation.
Jacoby Lane. Kind of the more I've really thought about it, the more that's pretty fucking lame that he did that.
Yeah.
Like, pretty fucking lame. Like, this shit happens happen all the time at Ohio State. It's just these kids don't have shit.
See, here's the thing. We can't. I just said normalize snitching. I put them on blast.
We'll be right back after this. Menace Army, I've got a life hack for you. Delete Me, our sponsor. Delete Me makes it easy, quick, and safe to remove your personal data online at a time when surveillance and data breaches are common enough to make everyone vulnerable. After what I went through with my situation getting fired from Ohio State, and then obviously this show, my personal security, my family security is really important to me. My privacy is worth protecting. I signed up for Delete Me, and it's exactly what I wanted. It deleted my information off the random servers that are out there that collect data, and now it monitors those same servers every month. So if something of mine pops up, it deletes it off. It's a game changer when it comes to privacy. Take control of your data and keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me. Now at a special discount for our listeners. Get 20% off your Delete Me plan when you go to joindeleteme.com/menace and use promo code menace at checkout. The only way to get 20% off is to go to joindeleteme.com/menace and enter code menace at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/menace, code menace. All right, here's another piece to the healthy journey that I've been on for about a year and a half now, and that is peptides. And Gobi Meds is my solution to get everything I need for my health. They offer Somorelin and NAD pluses for qualifying patients, and Somorelin is not a steroid. It's a peptide that I've been using that increases your body's natural growth hormone production. And the best part is it's not one of these companies out here to lock you in on a subscription and charge your card every month and come to find out it's not worth it. That is not Gobi Meds. There's no subscription, no hidden fees, no memberships required, and free shipping. You literally can't do better than this. With Gobi Meds, you can be healthy with options starting at just $99 per month. Go to gobimeds.com/menace and use code menace for $50 off. That's GOBYMEDS.com/menace, code menace for $50 off. Prescription products require a medical consultation. Compounded drugs are not FDA approved. See gobimeds.com for full safety and prescribing information. There you have it.
Dude, I have a quote for you, and I want you to guess what happens next. This is the exact quote. Mitch, if those motherfuckers try to find me, they can't. I didn't say a word about how they cheated us. What do you think happened next? It's a college basketball coach on the officiating.
He snitched.
No. Mitch, if those motherfuckers try to find me, they can't. I didn't say a word about how they cheated us. The next thing, he got fined for that quote. Oh, goodness gracious. Dude, the Jacoby Lane thing, it's funny. Jace Rogers, who played for Houston, was a pretty solid receiver. Quote tweeted the Jacoby Lane thing. And he said, you might be the first person in history to post something like this. When you was in his position, you did the same thing. We all did. That's lame. About Jacoby Lane posting the kid who stole all of his stuff.
Yeah. I've at first was like, yeah, fuck that kid. He stole that shit from you. But then like being on the other side of it, being in a college football program, this shit happens all the time because these kids don't have much, right? And these athletes, these scholarship athletes get whatever the fuck they want whenever they want it. And so it happened all the time. And it's a great point that this kid made where I bet you Jacoby Lane did that shit on a visit one time.
It's the Robin Hood rule, right? Like, is it ever okay to steal from the rich? Because like in a lot of these athletes' mind, that would be.
Oh, absolutely. They're like, what's it matter? He can get new cleats, new gloves, new everything.
Now, the other twist is the kid who took the stuff said that an offensive lineman early enrollee actually gave him the stuff.
Right. Which could also be true.
Which is even which is even funnier because now it's like, no, I didn't steal that. Your man's gave it to me. So it's like a double snitch off. I'm not going down alone. He was with me. He saw it. We're just going through this again. Remember yesterday I said that Charles Bediaco's request for an injunction, had the request for another injunction. He wanted to play longer.
Yeah.
The courts moved really quickly with that. This morning they said, fuck no.
Yeah, and he shouldn't. I mean, he already played pro. He should have never been allowed to play. Like in a world where the NCAA's like college athletics is the dirtiest it's ever been right now. Why would you allow something to make it dirtier? Like it's one thing that giving these kids a 7th fucking year, transfer as many times as you want, pay them a bunch of money, buy players, all this shit. And then someone thought, you know what? Let's let them go pro and come back. Like what? Why? It was the most mind-blowing month where I'm questioning everything. Like I don't even understand what college athletics is anymore as this fucking former G leaguers playing for Bama. Like what? He played for the Nuggets, man. What the fuck is happening here?
He left 2 years ago.
Right.
I don't know if you've ever had the sensation, Zach, but have you ever played like a simulation game?
What do you mean?
Like a build a city game?
Oh yeah.
And it's like, when you get to a point where you're like basically done playing the game, so you just decide to fuck everything up. And it's like, I'm just going to put this here, fuck these people. What if I make this whole town a bunch of inbreds? Like, what if I just fuck the town up as much as possible? Because I'm not going to play the game that much longer. It feels like that's what happened at the NCAA. Do you guys know the sensation I'm talking about, or am I just alone here?
No. I'm with you. Yeah, it's like sabotage. Let's sabotage what we built.
Yeah.
It's like a bitter ex-wife.
Could I make this town? Like how fucked up could I make it?
It's like that ex-girlfriend that just kept sending DoorDashes to her ex's house.
Yeah. It's like a chaos agent. And it felt like that's what the NCAA went through. And now they're trying to get under control. We never talked about kind of the discourse in some of the NFL world about this whole cycle. No black coaches being hired. I don't know if you heard what Ryan Poles had to say.
No.
I love this idea. I think I don't love the idea, but I do think it's a unique thing to think about. Ryan Poles said that the NFL should have a rule awarding 2 third-round picks if a minority coach or an executive leaves to become a GM or a head coach. At the end of the day, you should want to develop your staff regardless of what the color of their skin is.
But hold on.
Oh, wait, he said it's a strange rule. So it's the proposal, I guess.
That's a rule?
I think it's a rule proposal. Maybe I misread this.
It's entirely. A proposal. The teams are trying to make it a rule. The teams have been in conversations with the NFL regarding receiving 2 third-round
what the fuck is wrong with people?
I'm in.
This is okay. You're the fucking you're the Bears. You want to hire the Black Ben Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to do it knowing Detroit gets 2 extra third-round picks? Giving your top 2 free picks? This is going to hurt opportunity more than help.
Unless you both get a third.
You both get an extra pick.
Yeah, that's
hire a black guy.
You know what my only question is? What about Mike McDaniel?
Does he count?
There's only 1 pick awarded.
Do you lose a pick if you fire a black guy?
Yes, actually. You lose a 4th-round pick if you fire a black coach.
I can't remember who it was that said it. I think it was Morgan Freeman that asked about racism. He was like, why don't we just stop talking about it? Then it goes away. Just stop talking about it. All we want to do is oh my God, we need to hire a black guy. You get 2 third-round picks if you hire a black guy. It's like, or if he's a really good coach, just hire him and you'll win games and Super Bowls and shit. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I will say sometimes it's dicey. Like it's a hard topic to think about. And it's like eventually like I guess like it is optically a bad look that black coaches are not getting hired. Like this cycle in particular. And it's really only like what makes it a worse look is when underqualified white coaches get hired. Like that's Absolutely. What it is. Like if we just stop like hiring unqualified coaches and like go through and hire qualified coaches, because look, I'm a firm believer in hire the best coach. I 100% believe that. I do think though that teams will hire a worse underqualified white coach instead of a qualified black coach. And you know what my example is? Joe Judge. Did anybody think Joe Judge was qualified to be the New York Giants head coach? No, he was a special teams coach. And like this year, you had guys who were, viewed as elite assistants not getting jobs. And kind of that is how it works. But it's like, unfortunately, I don't think this rule helps anything, because until you get owners that aren't inherently a little racist, you're going to have this hiring discrepancy in the NFL for a long time.
Yep.
So that's all. I just thought it was a fascinating rule to kind of touch on, because I read it and I was like, I didn't realize this was even being proposed.
It's such a bizarre rule.
It is.
And I think it's like every time, like the Rooney Rule. What has that done? Do you think there's been a head coach hired because of the Rooney Rule?
I don't. I do think the Rooney Rule, it comes from the right place in their heart, but
it does.
In practicality, it has proved. I mean, fuck. If this cycle didn't prove it doesn't work, I don't know what to tell people.
There's no doubt.
You know where you're going to get those, Zach?
What?
What if the Browns this year were like, you know what? We're going to be bad this year no matter what. Let's hire a black coach, get the extra third, fire him next year.
That's what I mean. That's why you should have to lose a third then, right?
Wait, but who gets – so I'm confused as to who gets the picks.
They're saying that the team that develops the coach to a point where he gets hired by someone else.
Okay.
They get – so that's what –
yeah, so the Browns wouldn't get a pick in that scenario. The team that they hire him from gets the pick.
Right.
Oh. Well, that's even – no, that's – because I was thinking about the what was it? The Patriots did it. They hired Mayo for 1 year.
Yeah.
During a clear rebuild. Said, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The same thing Houston did.
Mm-hmm.
With Lovie Smith. They hired him for 1 year. They were fucking terrible the year before. Knew they were going to be terrible that year. He goes 1-15, fucks up the number 1 overall pick in the last game, and they fired him. It's like, well, what did you want him to do? Everyone knew they were going to suck.
And I guess, like, who's doing the DNA test, right? Or are we just identifying? Like,
yeah. What do you identify as?
Yeah, like, hey, Udinsky, like, if you go take a job, just let the NFL offices know that you're African American.
Like, what percent does he have to be? Because you can do like the 23andMe, you get that shit down to an exact percentage.
Well, you know what the biggest thing is? It's like, okay, like, are we talking about African Americans? Because South African, you're white.
Yeah. What where are we drawing this line right now? Fucking, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Damn it!
Austin Wells is playing for the Dominican Republic or some shit in the World Baseball Classic.
Bro, it's gonna be like the fucking Family Guy thing where you have the paint palette of skin color.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh nope, don't get 2 picks, too pale.
Oh man, hey, thank you for letting me get my race relations talk in the mix here. That's important to me.
Let's pivot.
Yeah,
let's go to commercial and talk football.
I do have football I want to talk about.
I love that. Like the video while you're here on Rumble. We appreciate you following our channel on Rumble. And I still am getting messages. People are like, dude, what happened to the show? I can't find it on YouTube. I'm like, golly.
Dude, at the hospital, when I was there the first time I was in the ER, I met someone in the waiting room. And he was like, oh, I used to listen to your show before it went away. I was like, oh, dog, we still do it.
It's still there.
It's still there. It's still there.
Help people find us. Post it on social media. We lost some audience members that are lost out there. Help them out. Throw them a link. Throw them a bone. All right, we'll be right back after this. You know, I'm all about leveling up things in my life. And the level up I didn't need to know was my sock game. And that's where Hollow came in. These socks are the most incredible socks you'll ever put on your feet. The way they feel and thermoregulate. Like, you know how sometimes your feet are either hot or cold? No, not with these socks. If it's hot outside, these socks keep you cool, right? They're made from ultra soft baby alpaca fiber. That's like how is this even legal level of comfort? They're thermoregulating, warm when it's cold outside, breathable when it warms up, moisture managing, and odorless. Alpaca fibers make bacterial growth difficult, reducing the root cause of most food odor. They're the best. If you want to level up your sock game, it's a must get. They make everyday socks, hunt socks, trade socks, compression socks. All your sock needs need to be handled with Hollow. For a limited time, Hollow Socks is having a buy two, get two free sale. Head to hollowsocks.com today to check it out. That's hollowsocks.com for up to 50% off your order. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. You can support our show and tell them Menace to Sports sent you. Go level up your sock game with Hollow. All right, Menace Army, the message I've been putting out has been pretty clear. I've went through a massive transformation, and a number of the reasons why are supporting this show today. And one of them is Mars Men. It's a natural testosterone support that is incredible. I mean, I'm 42. I noticed it. I didn't feel like my younger self. So I needed a testosterone support answer. And that's where Mars Man came in, man. It hit me like a brick when I hit 40. And so for the last over a year, I've been on Mars Med, and it's just different. I feel my energy level back up to what it was when I was in my 20s, libido, you name it. It's all better. I mean, my stronger physical performance, my workouts are better. My adult life is better. It supports healthy T levels, energy, and stamina with 8 natural, clinically dosed ingredients. 90-day money-back guarantee. For a limited time, our listeners get 50% off for life, plus free shipping, and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. It's a perfect way to kick off the new year strong. That's mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts at checkout. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you. There you go. Let them know. Menace to Sports sent you.
On3 dropped an article talking about there is a belief that, there's a handful of schools that they expect to cross over the $40 million mark in terms of their roster this year. Zach, if you had to pick 3 schools that are $40 million candidates, who do you think they would be?
So the clear $40 million?
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about the biggest brands in football, right? I would say Ohio State, Texas.
You think Ohio State's going to spend 40 on the roster this year? I think they're going to be more about the 30 range. For me, I thought LSU. No, you go first. I mean, I'll give mine in a second.
I mean, it's the teams that are you're probably right. It's the teams that leverage the portal more than other teams, right? Because who do you have to pay? You have to pay veteran guys, especially that are in the portal, to get them, right? You get a little bit of a discount if it's your player, right? Jeremiah Smith's not making even close to what he could have made if he went to the portal. So I along those lines, LSU obviously is a big candidate. Who else? Miami, definitely with Darian Mensah. That price
that's a quarter of the way,
right?
$10 million.
Yeah, I mean Miami, LSU.
Dude, I went Texas Tech.
Probably Texas Tech.
Because remember, the Pat Kraft said they spent 45 a year ago.
Yeah.
And they also spent on a quarterback.
And they got close, they got that. So you look at teams that took the most transfers, right? LSU
was one. I think
you have your Oklahoma State, Colorado, Arkansas, UCLA, just bad teams, right?
Yeah.
Trying to flip their roster, not paying as much as LSU's of the world. Oklahoma State brought in 53 commits. Can you imagine a class of 53 plus a high school class? There's gonna be like 67 new players.
Dude, how long do you get to get names right if you're a position coach?
It's gonna be a while. LSU, Auburn, Penn State. Those are 3 that are up there in numbers.
So, dude, I think when I think about this, okay, LSU to me is the most obvious $40 million roster because they spent a lot on the most expensive transfers, right? They went like big spending.
Yeah.
I think Texas Tech because they were there a year ago and they went and paid a quarterback as well.
And they got a taste, right? That shit worked. They made the playoffs. You know what I mean? What's tough is the Texas A&M thing where they spent all that money on that one high school class. This is
right.
And it affected nothing. They didn't make the playoffs. They didn't have success. They fired their head coach. It's those are teams that are more tentative to spend again. The teams like Texas Tech, they spent a shitload of money, and guess what? That shit worked.
That shit
They're
worked.
Hey, I need some more of that shit.
Or they literally said, we're not going to spend on our coaching pool. We're going to hire a high school football coach and then dump as much money in the roster. Texas A&M, they spent the money in the roster. That shit went south. So what did they go do? Hired a Duke head coach who could make more with less. So they kind of went the opposite way. I think $40 million. I think LSU's up there. I wouldn't be surprised if Oregon was up there, given how they spent on high school recruiting as well. Like, they give those kids millions to go out there. I think Texas probably has a $40 million roster. I don't know if you saw the Cam Coleman quotes, but it was like an SEC coach offered him a blank check, and he took that and went right back to Texas and said, this is what they said they would give me. They said it's blank. What would you do? And they're like, we'll go blank +1. So I think he's making like $8 million. So I think those are the three for me that are like quite clearly the $40 million rosters.
Yeah. I mean,
remember when Ohio State spending $20 million was
oh yeah,
they're ruining the sport.
Oh, you bought that title.
Fucking
everyone bought everything. What are you talking about?
Literally. Also, dude, I read the comments under the post about spending $40 million. People are like, oh yeah, this is why I don't like this sport. This whole sport is just whoever spends the most money wins a championship. Like, are y'all fucking stupid? Did you guys watch what happened last year? Indiana just won a natty.
Right.
Like, I'm encouraged with the product on the field because things are going to be so thin. Like, I don't think it's all about whoever spends the most wins. I mean, shit, Texas Tech spent the most money by a long mile last year, and they felt pretty far away by my standards.
Oh, yeah, they were a quarterback away at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where you can spend all that money. You better be right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Indiana didn't have to spend as much as Texas Tech did to get in the playoffs. But guess what? They were right. They were right more often, right? It just...
Being right matters.
Being right matters. It does. Right. It matters more than anything else.
Yeah. Where do you think Bama's roster lies? Do you think they have one of the more like a $40 million roster, or no, not really? It's weird because like Bama, Georgia, Ohio State, I don't think are spending as much as Texas, LSU, and Oregon and Texas Tech.
Because they're already there, kind of, right? Like, they already feel like we're already there. We don't. The LSUs of the world and Texas Techs, they're trying to pay the price of admission. They're trying to get there.
The bad team tax?
Yeah, the bad team tax. They're going to overspend on kids to get it, because who the fuck wants to go to Texas Tech? Before this year, nobody. Yeah. So you had to pay them to pick Texas Tech over Texas or wherever. You don't have to do that at Ohio State.
Do you think Texas Tech is just this year's Arizona State, or do you think they've got staying power?
It's just a matter of, can they keep doing it, right? It's the Mel Tucker conversation. Like, Mel Tucker secured a $100 million contract. Why? Because he hit the transfer portal, found a Kenneth Walker, went 11-2 or whatever their final record was. And everyone's like, oh my God, Mel Tucker has made Michigan State good again. And then what happened the next year? Complete ass, butt cheeks. I mean, you gotta keep doing it. That's what we said about Sig going into this last year, right? Kurt Cignetti did a great job year one, bringing all them JMU players, finding an OU quarterback, made it to the playoffs. You're like, all right, but can he do that shit again? Like, yeah, he did it again and leveled up.
Yeah. And it feels really repeatable with Sig now. It feels like he trusts his stuff. It feels like less boomer bust because I'm not so talent reliant, because I can also like develop talent. But Texas Tech and Indiana are like polar opposites. It's like the evil villain, right? Because like literally Texas, I don't know, like Texas Tech, hey, Joey McGuire literally was a high school football coach. They made the head coach, which is crazy. But let's get one more commercial break. We got plenty of Rumble rants I want to talk about too, and then we'll get out of here.
We'll do all that. IU made the most money in athletics history. I saw. Shocker. Yeah. Color me shocked. 16-0 natty will do it for you. All right, we'll be right back after this. Stop what you're doing. I know normally on commercials you don't listen, you tune out or you fast forward. Just wait. We've talked about this every week on the show because it's that big of a game changer. It seems too good to be too true. It seems like a scam. It's not. It's as real as they come. Just check the comments. Go read on social media. The people that have bought a box are thrilled, and they cut all those subscriptions, whether it's cable, YouTube TV. I had one female Menace Army member message me on Facebook and say they were spending $350 on their cable bill. I'm like, oh my God, that's a box a month. Go to getabox.com right now and get a box. You don't ever have to pay for anything. You'll get every movie, every game, every movie ever made. Just get a box. And you don't ever have to pay Netflix, YouTube TV, none of it ever again. One-time purchase. Now, if you got multiple TVs, you're going to need multiple boxes. But it's well worth it. I bought 2 boxes, cut everything, and within 4 months, They paid for themselves. And now I'm just saving money every month. You got to check them out. Go to getabox.com right now. Promo code Menace gets you $25 off. And go get you a box and say, bye-bye, Netflix, bitches. Our whole goal here is to level up. And that's why we handpick our partners. It's no longer reading reads that I don't want to read. And this one hits as close to home as you could possibly hit. And that is Awaken 180 weight loss. Amongst the journey, our journey with Awaken 180. I mean, I'll show my journey. Here's my journey before and after Awaken 180. It took me 3 months, lost 30 pounds. And the difference is very obvious, right? I didn't even work out during my 30-pound weight loss and started hitting the gym after I went on maintenance. Awaken 180 is a game changer. They deliver 4 of your 5 meals a day. They a very detailed, personalized plan because they give you a one-on-one coach. You meet with your coach every week. They also send you a scale. You can't cheat on this program. They send you a scale. All that data goes to your coach in the Awaken 180 app. It's never been easier to lose at minimum 5 pounds a week. I lost over 30 pounds. I think 32 pounds in 6 weeks. And then my brother signed up. Guess what he lost? 33 pounds in 6 weeks. It is a home run. It works. And all you got to do is spend a little time and go get a consultation. Awaken180weightloss.com. Sign up for a consultation and just invest in yourself. My life is entirely and completely different because of Awaken 180 weight loss. It's a game changer. Forced accountability. Everything catered and just handed to you. All your meals right there. Open them up and eat them. It's so easy if you just commit to do it. Go to Awaken 180 Weight Loss and get a consultation because guess what? Your health insurance might cover it. And if not, if you have a flex spending account, HSA, you can use that to pay for it. Go get a consultation and change your life, Menace Army. You won't regret it. It's a fact.
And we're back.
We back.
Bang, let's get to some Rumble rants. Coach Zach, thanks for the 1. 2 things. Pat, did you find the Squirrel Girl? I don't know who the Squirrel Girl is.
So you didn't find her.
She sounds dangerous, so maybe I'd best stay away. Also, why is it some days I can rewind and others I can't? Feels like a producer issue not to name names or be pointing fingers, but it's Pat.
Yeah, we don't have an explanation for you.
No, dude. Rumble is I've tried to figure out what it is that causes it, but some days you can rewind and some days you can't.
And there's no rhyme or reason. We do the same thing every day.
Same process.
We are going to be posting our episodes on YouTube, though. Mm-hmm. Now, we can't go live on YouTube, but we're going to post our episodes to our new YouTube channel. I think it's Menace_sports.
Yeah. A couple people DM me asking for the link for the secret one.
We'll tweet it out after the show today. So if you want to watch on YouTube, you just can't watch live, but you can watch after the fact.
Coach Zach, thanks for the 2. What's the best movie where the villain won, and why is it Karate Kid?
The Jaden Smith one?
How did the villain win in Karate Kid?
I was going to say.
I don't believe the villain won in Karate Kid. Unless you're, I mean, the best story where the villain won.
Probably Empire Strikes Back.
I don't want to spoil my favorite show, so.
I can't think of a time.
Oh, I know what you're talking. Are you talking about AOT?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Empire Strikes Back, the villain wins, but it's like, I don't know if that counts because it's in the middle of the trilogy.
Yeah, I don't know. Thanos?
I haven't seen it.
Did he win? I haven't seen it.
Well, I haven't seen it either.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if you haven't seen Avengers yet, well, it's not my fucking fault. It's been out for like 8 years.
No, literally, I had this exact same conversation with my buddy like a couple weeks ago because he spoiled something that happened in Avengers, and I was like, "Yo, dude, spoiler." He goes, "Bro, it's been out for 10 fucking years. How have you not spoiled it already?"
Right? It's not a spoiler. 2012, the Avengers came out.
Dude, it's a spoiler because sometimes it's overwhelming to like sit. I get anxiety whenever I try to start. Just so many movies.
Yeah.
But thanks for spoiling the ending. I guess I know Thanos wins.
Well, I mean, not. Of course, he doesn't in the end.
Oh, but there.
Oh, double spoiler! Oh my god! So now I know when he wins, it's a pump fake. Fuck.
What the fuck do you mean? When he wins at the end of one of the movies, and you know there's another movie, just like Empire Strikes Back, you're like, okay, they won this movie, but
so there's another movie, bro. Somebody cut his mic.
Clydesdale, thanks for the 1. Maybe should wait a week until this month is over. I've wanted Floyd to lose for a long time. LOL.
Yeah, you can't say that during
Not this
month.
week. Oh, fuck.
Literally, just save your anti-black rhetoric for next month, National Women's Month.
Clydesdale, thanks for the 1. And Chris, you were wrong twice. Floyd is 2 years older than Manny, and Manny has actually been active lately. So the reason Floyd is going to win is because of money, not who is better.
Manny's been active lately, but Manny doesn't look good.
Well, they're fucking 50. None of them look good. What do you mean?
I don't think I thought Manny never looked good. I'm anti-Manny, bro. Canelo clears. Canelo was Floyd's toughest fight.
Dehidna, thanks for the 2. Chris Drew loves cancer and backs the light blue line. LOL.
The light blue line.
Dude, do we not back the light blue?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely. Just
and we
like
believe
blue.
in snitching. Dude, I'm telling you, man, snitching.
We back all the blues, Chris. All the blues.
Well, I can't back all of them right now. I can back the light blue.
We gotta wait till the end of this month.
You gotta wait till March 1st.
Try to get me caught up with the commission right now, man. Damn.
Oh, shit. Oh, Blue Wolverine, thanks for the 5. Snitching has never been cool, Mr. Takashi Chris 9.
Duh, I know it's never been cool. Holy shit, I'm trying to make it cool.
Make snitching great again.
Takashi
make
Chris
snitching
9
great
is-
again. In fact, it's honestly, we got to get rid of the word snitch. We got to call it truth tellers.
Truth tellers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
Because I would truth tell on a lot of people. Not everybody, but a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like I would probably like here we go. Like if we were all involved in a murder, you guys better kill me too. Because push comes to shove. We sit down. I'm asking what they have in the back. You guys got a large fry?
That's all it'll take.
And I wouldn't snitch on you guys.
Appreciate it, Chris.
Yeah, that means a lot.
I'll probably find a way to pin it on somebody else. That could be really convincing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Clydesdale, thanks for the 1. Apple needs to remove the alert that tells the person you're on the phone with that you've turned on call recording.
I think that's illegal.
Well, it's technically not.
Well, I think the service of it, I don't know. It's not illegal, right? Because we're in a single party consent state.
We are, but it could be illegal a lot of places.
Mm-hmm. So they didn't want to roll it out per state,
Right. You're in Ohio. You can record anyone.
Yeah.
It's also weird though. That shit would go for no reason. Like I was on the phone with my dad the other day and it was like, this call is now being recorded. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't he's like, why are you recording me? I was like, I'm not. I don't know what's going on.
That's the government tapping in.
Literally.
Clydesdale, thanks for the 1. He also said he didn't want a Black History Month. Said how you can relegate our history to a month. Or he said, how can you relegate our history to a month? Then he asked the white interviewer if he wanted a White History Month.
Right. It was a great interview. I'm talking about Morgan Freeman.
That's such a funny question, bro, because he's right. He's definitely spitting. I respectfully disagree. I love having my month. Just to be brutally racist the entire month is what I thoroughly enjoy.
Yes, you do enjoy that. But
he's right. From a standpoint of like what the Black community means to each other. Yeah, relegating the entire shit to 1 month is disrespectful. Now me, Zach, I am a radical.
Fuck that. I want my month.
Yeah. Give me my month and I'm taking the next month too.
I told him to bring me my month.
Told him to bring me my money. No, but that was a great interview. Honestly, if I was in a more serious mode, I would talk a lot about what Morgan Freeman means to me.
Menace Midget, thanks for the 1. Since apparently you can identify as whatever these days, can't coaches just identify as Black to get picks?
That's what I'm saying. Mike McDaniel did it. I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna get that DNA test. Don't let that some bitch have 1% African. Just don't let it.
Bro, I just have a legit question.
Yes.
Do you guys think that Mike McDaniel says the N-word in the mirror just to see if he's got it?
I mean, he has. He has. He probably did it once. He was like, yeah, it's not natural.
But he only does it to when he's singing along to his song.
Okay. Do you think Isaiah Hartenstein says the N-word?
Yes.
Look him up, Zach. Isaiah Hartenstein.
Isaiah what?
Isaiah Hartenstein.
He seems like he would.
Isaiah
I don't know why.
Hartenstein?
Yeah.
And this dude, he's Black?
He identifies as Black.
He definitely says it.
He says he's bright-skinned.
There's his dad, sure enough. Dad, yeah. I see it.
It says black. He says black, and then there's light skinned, and then there's bright skinned, and he considers himself bright skinned.
Whatever.
That's what Zach's gonna identify after this.
That's what I'm saying. It was like it's a DNA test. Watch out.
Zach is
Zach.
bright skin.
Bright skin.
Oh fuck. Coach Zach, thanks for the 2. Squirrel Girl, I tagged y'all in a post yesterday on Twitter. Zach, I feel like I need compensated for having to see a clear and obvious naked picture of you. Also, Karate Kid used an illegal kick, cheating to win, SMH.
But it was sweet.
Yeah, it's badass.
Nothing naked. Everything's cropped. You should feel bad for Pat. He had to do the cropping.
Not that kind of cropping. Also, Karate Kid didn't fucking Johnny Lawrence hit him with the sweep the leg to injure him? Like he should have been disqualified for that. Or no, the other kid. It was the other kid who swept the leg, so he got disqualified. So technically, fucking, I don't know. Danny LaRusso is good in my book.
You can't do that. What the fuck's that called? The
crane kick.
The crane kick. You can't do that.
No crane kicks allowed.
You're allowed any kicks above the waist or something in karate? I don't know, actually.
That's fucking lame. Ninjas weren't doing that shit. You can kick anywhere.
M. Gonzalez, thanks for the 1. Jaegerist's gonna come for you, Chris. Stop with that hearsay.
Dude, I love Flock too, bro. Flock was my guy, dude. What a great story.
M. Gonzalez, thanks for the 1. Oscar De La Hoya beat Floyd. Let's be real.
No,
Facts.
he didn't. Let's
Facts.
be real. No,
Yes,
he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Don B, thanks for the 1. Actually, Floyd's toughest fights were Jose Luis Castillo and his first match with Marcos Maidana.
I don't like Maidana's fighting style, but I agree with the Castillo's one. But I just think the best boxer on his resume is Canelo.
Ian, thanks for the 1. Manny just almost beat the current champion. Chris, stop talking about boxing, my good brother.
Damn.
I'm so afraid. Is he the current champion, or did you tune in this weekend when he just lost his belt to Ryan Garcia? Wait, do people think I don't know boxing? Is that a thing?
That's what they just said.
Yeah.
The current champion? Didn't he just lost?
It's Garcia now, baby.
Just lost to Ryan Garcia, who's at best a B+ boxer.
He's a YouTube boxer.
What? Mario Barrios was always a fucking paper-thin champion. It was always food. You know how I know it's food? Because Tank beat the shit out of him when he has like 5 inches on Tank.
Don B, thanks for the 1. Is it just me, or has Morgan Freeman been 89 for 50 years?
Literally. I feel like he's been the same age since I first saw him in a movie.
Yeah, I think he's eternal.
He's 88 right now. Damn. I actually thought he was younger than that, to be honest, but
because he's always looked like that.
He's just always
he's true. Not aging. He aged really fast and then stopped for like decades.
Yeah.
Just wait a minute.
The Rod Farva, thanks for the 1. Newest Kuiper mock draft has 4 Buckeyes going in the top 7. Downs number 2 to the Jets, Reese 4 to the Titans, Tate 6 to the Browns, Sonny Styles 7 to the Redskins.
I mean, that's definitely going to be a record, right? 4 in the top 7 if that happens. That's insane.
What? There's only been one school that's had 4 in the top 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be nuts. And we didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Would you be okay with Tate, Zach, at that pick?
Yeah, hell yeah. Cool. I'd be great with it. I mean, it's not what I want them to do. I want them to go tackle at 6, receiver, maybe even in the 2nd. I might go tackle in the 1st. But if they, I think Carnell Tate's going to be a great player. No problem with getting a true wide receiver 1 finally. It's one of those things where we've been down bad on the O-line and receiver for so long that even if they don't do what I think the smart move, if it just says OT or WR, I'm going to be like, fuck yeah. Like, ooh, finally.
No, that's real. Clydesdale, thanks for the 1. Above the shoulders is what's illegal in Karate Kid. Also, Chris, I've been meaning to tell you a movie. Have you seen The Prestige?
The Prestige. I don't think I have.
Oh, dude, that's a Christopher Nolan classic.
Let me look it up. Sometimes I got to see the movie to know if I've seen it.
You guys will both love it. It's Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman.
I have not
like
seen
magicians, like it's a mind fuck too at the end.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
It's
Thank God I got a box.
The cast is sick, and it's typical Christopher Nolan shit.
Is it on film?
Yes,
it is.
It is, I believe. Right?
I can just tell by the picture it's in film.
Yeah. Ohio Diehard, thanks for the 1. Fuck Chris, we get a Black History Month. Let the white people have a month. I'm half white, you bitch.
Fuck me. What's it fuck me for?
Did you say the white people couldn't have a month? I'm confused.
No, I said it was a hilarious question. I don't give a fuck what y'all celebrate over there. Right?
Right.
Ben Vargo, thanks for the 1. Well, since Kuiper thinks that it will happen, then it will 100% not happen.
No question.
Fade the Kuiper.
Yeah, fade Kuiper. And Dom B, thanks for the 1. Chris, I think Shane Mosley was Floyd's best fight.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
I have no idea. I watched 2 of Floyd's fights.
M. Gonzalez, last 1. Thanks for the 1. 20 plus years ago, my friend's dad fought Butterbean in our small city in Middle Michigan. I went to take a picture or something and missed Butterbean knocking him out in round 1.
Damn. That'd be tough. First round knockout.
That's how
Butterbean. You imagine if your name and like your legacy you'd be referred to as Butterbean? Like, why do they call you Butterbean? Because I'm fucking really fat and must like butter.
That's really worse than a slur.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
What even is a butter bean?
Dude, I don't know. I didn't know this.
5'11", 378.
Jesus. He's a medical miracle.
I've never heard of this guy before.
You haven't?
He's literally a medical miracle.
How's he still alive?
Yeah, I don't know. He's 59 and kicking.
And fighting?
Dude, he's fucking 77-10 in his boxing career. 77-10.
Holy fuck. That's sick.
Crazy.
It's fucking wild. Oh, we got one more. It came in. Don B next to 2. Damn, that was a savage stray at Chris.
Yeah, bro.
It was crazy.
I got shot out there for what?
For what? The fuck I do.
Oh,
all right. We appreciate you, Menace Army, on this Taco Titty Tuesday. I got a set of titties waiting for me. I gotta have to find a taco. I know where I can find one, I think. Enjoy your Tuesday. We'll be back for Hump Day tomorrow. We appreciate you. Menace out.